Hi, good morning, guys. I hope you can see me. Good morning. I'm stopping in this morning to talk about something that's been kind of really on me. I've been having several conversations with people, and they were speaking on how, um, they've been mistreated. Into how we all, as human beings, have been through something where someone has betrayed us, hurt us, mistreated us, and things like that. But folks, it really blew me or bothered me to know that you actually had people out here. Oh, let's stop for 1 minute. This is what I want to do. Do me one favor first. Close your eyes for me for a second, right? Take a deep breath. One deep breath. And I want you to reflect on every person that ever harmed you, mistreated you, backstabbed you, set you up, whatever. See each and every one of those faces, whether they physically harmed you, mentally, emotionally, whatever the abuse was, whatever the hurt was. I want you to see all of those faces, right? And then ask yourself, do I hate this person? Okay. And if you do, and honestly admit to yourself that you actually hate this or these people, now I want you to ask, how much? Okay. Now, this is the story I want to give you. Persons found out that, people were actually practicing witchcraft against someone to see them fail, praying against someone to see them fail. Folks, I am so sorry. This really saddens me because if you, anybody out here listening right now, happen to be that type of individual with that type of mindset that you really would sit, plot, and ponder a way to see someone else fail, to wish them harm, to conjure up any kind of cocktail that would make that happen in someone's life, you, my dear, need to seek some help first. And I just want you to think about this because while you're doing these things here and you're using all this energy, time, and effort to cause harm to someone else, guess what? That's energy and time that you're robbing yourself of. Really, real talk. So I just wanted you to think about that because while you're doing all this harm and wanting to see someone feel, that's money, that's motivation and time that you could be pouring into your own self to be the best you that you can be. And I thought I would just come out and speak on that because that really bothered me to know who wakes up in the morning wishing that another person failed. Who comes up with all kinds of remedies and trickery to try to sprinkle around places and people's houses or doors? The devil is a liar. Stop it. I'm just sad to hear that because it's so much more that you could be doing for yourself. All of the time and energy that you're putting in someone else. And I just wanted to put that out there because when that person was sharing that with me and had me to stop and think, right? And I'm saying, wow, now I done had some moments of betrayal in my life. I done had some real heartaches and things like that as well. And everybody didn't show up to be what they signed up to be, and that's okay. And I'm quite sure I may not have been everything I should have been for some people as well. But I had to ask myself, excuse me, my throat a little tender. Hey, I had to ask myself, do I have any person out here that I hate that much that I would sit and come up with ways to see them fail? And I can honestly tell you, no, I don't. I really don't. I don't care what it was that happened, what they done. The first thing I'm gonna do for you is pray for you. And if you don't know him, I'm going to ask that he allow himself to be revealed to you so that you get to know him. I'm not going to hold no animosity with you for whatever you've done. No, I might fall back and I may not be bothered with you. Doesn't mean I want to see you fail. Does not mean that I don't care or not wish something great for you. That's where I stand. Whatever you done, all I'm gonna do is ask my God, please help this person, give them a little love, peace, and laughter in their life so that they can move forward. I'm not gonna sit back and ponder and wish and hope and pray that you fail. What is your failure really gonna do for me? Nothing. Because your success does nothing for me. I'm happy for you. That's all I should be. But that doesn't change my platform. It doesn't change what I'm doing. Your success does not determine my success. Your failure does not determine my failure. So why hold on to so much hate and resentment with you for whatever it is you done? Because one thing for certain, God gonna always show up and show who's who. You know, and if you know you're a good person with a good heart, you don't have to hold no resentments with anyone because that fight is not even for you. He's going to show up and he's going to show exactly who you are to your enemy. So you don't have to fight that. But my whole thing is, no, I'm thankful to know that I don't have a bone in my body that hates someone that I want to see them fail. I don't even hate anybody. I don't hate anyone. Now I'm quite sure. I will hope nobody's out there hating me because I don't have time for negative energy at all. I just don't. But folks, I'm just saying to those people out there that are listening, please do me a favor. If you are practicing this, trying to embark on this, wishing for this, stop. Stop. Take that time, that energy, and apply it to self. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, if you hate a person to that degree, it's something they possess that you want for yourself. And if that's the case, then you know what they say. When you want certain things, you have to connect yourself to the people that possess those things. So now you may be finding yourself going back to the very person you hate the most to say, hey, can you teach me that? Or show me, how did you get this going? Like, do whatever you need to do, but let go of the hate. Stop the bull crap. You're stunning your own growth. And little do you know, when you sit here and have that much energy and that much stuff for other people because of what they've done, guess what you're doing? You're chaining yourself to that person. You're attached to them now. And whatever they do, whatever you're trying to do to them, you're actually doing it to yourself. So I just wanted to come on. And yes, I'm going live. I want to check this out because see how things go. But I really wanted to step in and say that because we have to realize sometimes where we put our energy, and if we're putting our energy in a place that's driving us to, and we're driven to harm someone, or we're adamant about getting something done to hurt someone else, just think about how much you're robbing yourself. And I want you to also keep something else in mind. When you practice these behaviors, and this is how you function and operate, you know there's also something called a bill in the mill, right? Karma. What goes around comes around, right? So whatever you're doing over here and plotting against over here and talking about backstabbing, whatever you're doing to harm someone else, you're only cursing yourself. But guess what? You know how these things happen. It don't have to come back on you. It could come back on your children or your grandchildren or your parents, like your siblings. Make sure you know what you're doing out there and how far you're willing to allow the impact to come back. Now, if you're okay with sacrificing your children, your family, your household, whatever the case is, just to cause harm to someone else, then by all means, do you. I mean, but I know me. I try to be mindful of what I'm doing because I don't want to cause pain on my loved ones for some careless thought of mine. So folks, we have to do better. And that when we know better, we do better. And if you did not know, if you're practicing and wishing and hoping for someone to fall, you're only harming yourself. So I'm asking that you let that go. And let God, if you don't know him, get with somebody that do and learn how to pray or have them pray for you. Whatever the case may be, it'll be okay. And I just wanted to tell you I love you all. I thank you so much for subscribing and liking the channel, and I thank you also for even your comment. I got one girl out there, my girl Coco. You give your feedback, and I thank you so much, sis. And we gonna get together. I think I have a very nice place for us to start having these collaborations and things. So I wanted to thank y'all. I'm out here and it bothers me. And if it bothers me, I'm hearing other people that it bother. I just wanted to put it out to you guys. But if you have any comments, concerns, suggestions that make it help, then please put them out there. I know some folks are a little shy. You don't have to put your name. You can just put a little comment over there and say, hey, I went through this and this is what I done. But we need to help one another. In order to strength, you got to grow. In order to grow, you got to be strong. And the only way you can do that is to strengthen one another. So I just wanted to say that I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed day. And I'll see you soon. I have a couple of other things that I need to put out. And so you may see me again later on, but maybe it'll come out on a different day. And I was trying a live stream thing. I think I like it. So you guys have a wonderful day. Smooches. Mwah. Oh, I shot.